Open the Postman. First, you need to create the collection. Okay, let's create the collection. Okay, and I'll create a collection. So get started with create a new request collection or API in a workspace. Click on this create new. Okay, here you click on the create new. So create new. You click. So we want to create a collection first. Create the collection. So I'm just giving Postman APIs. So August 2022. That's my collection name I'm giving. So I'm giving my collection name. Okay, just give the collection name. Then press enter key. The collection is created. So the collections are created and you can see this collection name. So, and in the left side, here you will get here your collection name here. See, this is the one you got it. The collection name is created here. So I'll put on the top. So if you put this, you will get like this on the top. See, when you expand this collection, so this collection is empty. Add a request to start working. I want to add a collection. I want to add a request for this collection. So I'll add a collection. So I will add a request. See, when you click on these 3 dots after the collection name, so you have option add request. So add the request. You add the request name you give, right? First, I will show you 401 unauthorized request. So I'll write 401 unauthorized. 401 unauthorized request. That's my request name. So this is my request name. I need to select the get method. So, and then I'll take one of them from this document. So I'll take a get all request. Get all request I'll take. So get a collection, get all collections also there. That I'll take. Put update collection. So then we have a get all collections also. One is there. See, get all collections. So this is the one I am taking and I'll just copy this entire thing. I don't want to give any. Just I'm giving the API method. The method name is a get method and the endpoint URL, base URL plus endpoint URL. Save this. Save this, Control S. Control S you do after pasting this. Click on this send button. Click on this send button. After selecting the method name, the get method. So there are so many methods, the get method, and you give the endpoint URL, first to HTTP protocol, then the server URL, then slash the endpoint API, service URL or API method. Then click on send button. I'm not giving any request parameters, authorization and headers and body. I'm not giving anything. This is the request part. The request parameters, request authorization, request headers, request body, request prerequisite, request test, nothing I'm giving. Just leaving everything blank. And response will get after hitting the send button, you will get the response here. The bottom portion. Can you see bottom portion? In the bottom, first portion is request part. In the any Postman, first part is a request part. And second half is, this one is response part. You click the send button, see, click send to get a response. You need to click the send button. Before you can send, you should give these details. The method name, the endpoint URL, you have to give. Then you have to give authorization headers also you have to give. But so we are just, without that, we are clicking send button. Just click on this. See what you got. 401 unauthorized. 401 unauthorized the response body. What is the response body? So JSON. See the JSON format we are getting. See, you will get a lot of JSON format, XML, HTML, text, auto, anything. But we want a JSON format. See the output you are getting in the JSON format. Authentication error. And response body inside, this is the message. So this is the one you are getting. So, but you are not given any authentication and headers. That's why you are getting a 401 unauthorized. So they have given very clearly in the documentation. If you don't give any, right? If you don't give any API key, so very clearly they are telling. If you miss the API key, you will get this 401 unauthorized. That's what we are testing. Whether this is being, this is one test case. This is one test case. If you don't give authorization key, whether it is throwing the 401 unauthorized or not, you have to check. So that is you are getting. So it's a valid test case, but negative but valid test case. So this is the one test case, first request. But where is the test? So in the test results, nothing is there, right? Because we didn't add any test cases. I will add the test case. Now go to test tab to add the test case. Go to test tab and you validate. You validate this 401 unauthorized is throwing by this request or not. How to add? When you select the test tab here, see, you see a snippet spot. Get an environment variable, get a global variable, get a variable, get a collection variable, set an environment variable, set a global variable, set collection variable, clear environment variable. All these are a lot of ready-made code will be there. Send a request. Status code is 200. This is the one I want to get. Status code is 200. If you want to verify response body, you can use this one, this snippet. I want to verify status code. I'll use this. Click on this. See, you will get this code. This is the JavaScript code. PM means Postman output dot test. Status code is 401. I'll just change this. 401. So you can write PM dot response dot to have status 401. I'm expecting 401. This is the how you can write the test case. Now save it. So now execute. See test results now one by one. See pass. Status code is pass. This is the first request for a particular collection. A collection has a group of requests. So my first test case is unauthorized one I'm seeking. So that's the first test case. Okay. So after this, I want to add another test case. Suppose you want to validate still this message or this name value, this message you want to validate. I'll tell you slowly. Otherwise, you can you click on this. After this, you click on response body contains a string. So you can check the response body. This is the response body. Contains this string or not, you can verify. You see, contains a string. You will get body matches response body matches a string. So unauthorized authorization string, authorization text. You can check that. See, pm.expect, pm.response.text to include. So what you want to verify? I want to verify whether this is there or not. This message is there or not. I want to verify. You give that. Or below one if you want, you can give below the one also. One more test case you can add if you want. I'm expecting my response body should contain this text, whether it is there or not. Your response body is there, this text, right? This text is there. So you can write that. So you can execute a second test case. See, 2 by 2. Test results 2 by 2 is passed. If you want to add one more test case, same responsibility contains the string. So body matches message value. I will check this message value. This message value. This is the body matches message string. You can say message string. Message string. The message string is so invalid API key. This one. This is what I'm expecting. Whether this is there or not necessarily complete. Also, you can give partial. Also, matches, right? This include means contains. So you can write invalid API. Partially also you can give. Not necessarily bigger one. Even I can give partial also. The message contains this text or not, I'm just checking. See, 3 test cases I added. See, 3 are passed. Body matches message string. These are not, I'm checking that. This is the your test case name. This is a function. Function inside, this is the npm.expect. You're expecting the response body should contain this text. This is how we can write. So 3 test cases we added. This is the pm.test is one test case. The status code we are validating. And then what we are validating? Response body data we are validating. That's I told you yesterday. In the API testing, what you will validate? The response status code and response body data is matching or not, you are validating. So this is the first request. We can see that. Okay. So that's how to add a test cases also. Now, let's move on to the next one. So how to add one more request to this collection? So click on it. If you want, you can duplicate this also. See, this request opposite, there is 3 dots. Click on this. You can see, you can rename, you can duplicate, you can delete the request, whatever you want, you can do. But I want to duplicate this. Duplicate this. So I'm duplicating. I can change now. So click on this. So I can rename it. I'll rename. So what I'm renaming is get all collections. My request name I'm changing. Get all collections. This is my request name. See, my request name also changed here. This collection below, second request is get all collections. So test cases, you can remove all this if you don't want, but get all collections returns 200 status code. So 200 status code, but you don't want all these things. I'm going to remove this. I will add later. I will add later, right? First, so status code 200. If you want, you can keep it. One test case because this returns 200 status code. Get all collections. But you have to give here the headers. Headers is mandatory. So what are the headers you need to give for this is first one, accept. Accept is application JSON you have to give. So you have already. I'm accepting the request in the application JSON format. The content, second header you need to give content type. See, content length, content, you can give any of these things. I want content -type. That is the next header. I want to give application JSON. Just type in the value place application JSON. Next, I need to give API key. If you want to send any Postman APIs, you need to use the API key. So that is X-API key. You can see here X-API key. So this is the one you have to give and generate the API key. So I'm going to generate API key now. So let's say I'm going to generate a new API key. So this I'm deleting. This is the old one. Let me delete this so that I can use a new API key. So here nothing is there now. So I'm generating the new API key. So click on generate API key. So I'm giving API key August 2022. Okay, generate API key. Copy this. copy to clipboard. So copy to clipboard, you go and paste it here. So that's it. Save it. Now save. Save it, all the data will be saved. So all the data will be saved and your test. This is all request body you are giving. Request headers you are giving. Request headers you are giving. Either you can pass this authentication token in the request headers, or you can even pass in the here also. But authorization also you can give, but I'm just leaving that. I can give in the headers also. Just click on send button. If you click on send button, the response you will get. You got 200 okay. So the test case is passed. So you can see 200 okay. The response body is the bottom part. So collections array. In the collections, you have so many collections here. So many collections. This is the one object. Second object. Third object. So many collections I have. But you won't get this many because I created so many collections I am getting. But you won't get this many. Maybe you'll get 1 or 2. So 1 or 2 you only will get it. So practice this. Select the method get method. Because this is the get method. Okay. This is the get method. And then the endpoint URL is, this is the endpoint URL to get all the collections. And then request headers, you choose. Key is accept and value is application JSON. Content type is application JSON. RestAPI key, the key we generated, and we are providing here for each request. Now see, we are not getting the 401 unauthorized. We are getting a 200 status code. That is what I validated here. See, I validated 200 status code. So get all collections status code is, I'll write get all collections. So status code is 200. But it will be very clear for me. I can understand. Okay. See, the same message I will get in the test results. Get a collections, get all collections status code is 200. This is how we can validate. And then so you want to get a particular collection details. You're getting so many collections here, right? See, you are getting so many collections here. Particular collection details I want. Here you are getting very high level ID, name, owner, created it to, updated it to, UID, is public. You are seeing this. This is the collection you are seeing, right? But I want particular collection details I want to see. How can you see? But for example, this collection details I want to see. So then I need to give this UID. This UID value I need to give, and I need to create a new collection. Let's create a duplicate. I'm creating one more duplicate. Duplicate request I'm creating. So save this Control S after making all the changes. You save it, or otherwise you have a save button here. Click on save button. So I'm creating the new collection. New request for the same collection. Another request I'm adding. Either you can do add a new request. I don't want to add all these headers, everything already I did. So I want to copy these headers also to the next request. So you just make a duplicate of this one. So you will get automatically everything. Even endpoint URL also you will get duplicated. So you will get this. Click on this. First copy is the right. Copy one you do click and then you change it, rename it. Rename get single collection. So I'm changing get single collection. Get single collection. By UID. Very clear, I'm giving my request name, I'm naming properly. Then you can say headers also you got. Same headers, request, whatever it is, the same headers you got. You don't need to again write these things. If you make a duplicate, you will get everything. See, method name is same. And here the single collection, if you go to the documentation, single collection details will be different. You can see that. Get single collection is, see, get single collection. You have to give this collections after what you need to give extra? Collection UID you have to give. So that collection UID I'm going to give now. Slash. So I'll take from here. So this one, this UID in the previous collection output value, I'm taking that is the input to the next request. One request output is input to the next request. But I'll tell you this all, I will automate this. So I'll automate this. Okay. I don't want a hard code here, but I'll store in the variables. This method output I'll store in the variables. That value I'll consume in my next request. That I'll show you. Don't worry. Okay. First finish all this, single collection. So now I'm getting. See I'll change here. Get single collection details. Get single collection. Get single collection details. Get single collection details. You can. So get single collection status code is again 200 only. So you can get that. So headers is ready. Everything is ready. So now you save it. After making changes, make sure you save it. Control S. You press it. Otherwise, the save button will be there. You can click on save button. Now you hit the send button. So your method is get method is and the endpoint URL and collection slash the UID particular collection details, single collection details if you want to get. So this is the thing you have to give. Click on send button. See 200 okay. So 200 status code means I told you yesterday successfully processed and you're getting the response body. See? Response body you're getting. See, this API testing is very easy. So you don't need to struggle also. You can tell the same thing what you're doing in the Postman. See all this UID details, this collection details it is showing here. It's a lot of info, right? So this is the collection info. Particular collection info. But in the get all collection, just giving a high level, the UID value and ID, name, those things are giving, not the other data. So this is one with name, updated it to, those things it is giving, but the other things you're not giving, you're not getting, right? So that's what this single collection you can get it. Now, next one, so request we have done already. So the next request is, I want to create a request. I want to create a collection. I want to create a collection. You have, see, post, right? This one, post method. See here. You have post, create a collection. You want to create a new collection. How can you give? See, the method is a post method and the URL is this one. And you clearly read this. So they are giving very clearly. Creates a collection using the Postman collection and include a collection object in the request body that contains the following required properties. Info below, name, schema. So this is the schema structure they are explaining. These are the fields you have to give. So they are explaining, right? So you can give that schema part. And also for a complete list of available property, so you can give this info and item object, then authorization API key. The request is using authorization helper from collection Postman API. Request headers, content -type, and the query parameters you can give workspace ID if you want, you can give, otherwise leave this query parameters. I'll tell you this query parameters later. So then API key you have to give, right? API key, XAPI key you have to give in the request headers itself. So copy this entire body. So copy this entire body, but first create a new request. Go and create a duplicate. So I'll duplicate this. Okay, I'll duplicate this. So select this. Then rename this. Okay, you can rename here on the this top, or you can rename here also. Just click on these 3 dots, and you can rename it. Create a collection. Create a new collection. Basically, create new collection. Just say create new collection. But for create, what is the method? Post method. You have to select post method. But the endpoint URL is till collection only. Till collection only. So you have to give, see, 400 bad requests you are getting. But 400 bad requests, why you are getting? So param missing error. Parameter is missing in the request. So we have to give request body for post method. Remember always. For request body, for post method, you are not giving a request body, you are getting a 400 bad request. This is a bad input you are giving. That's why it is. See, missing in the request. Parameter is missing in the request. That's clearly saying. So if you want this also, one test case you can add. If you don't give request body, a negative test case you can add. So another test case you can add this for this. You're not giving the body request body, you're getting a 400 bad request. You can try another test case for this. But let me add a positive test case first. So select the request body and then go to raw radio button you select and copy this all the request. Just copy this entire thing and paste it here. See, you got all the request body. See, you got everything here. The collection name, info. This is what they're asking, right? Give info name. See this, I am parameterizing collection name, schema, collection schema, URL, and item, request, all this. But so we're getting very less, but you can give all this data. So this one you can, that is a schema. This is just a schema, but you can give this one. This is the actual data. You can copy this, not that one. Copy the second one. So remove this and give this. This is the actual complete data. See the collection name. You can give collection name any name. So even no, I can give August 8, 2022. So my own name I can give. This collection make a request to the Postman echo service to get a list of request headers and whatever it is. The description, if you want, you can change. This collection test request, whatever. So you can make any changes here. All those changes will be shown to you. So in the body. So this is the request body data you are modifying. So you're just changing the request body. So this one we don't need. This one you don't need. This is the call command one. Call command one we don't need. We don't need a call command one. Okay. So beautify this. Beautify. So this one on the top. It should start with this. So I can give one more bracket here. So because I deleted, right? That's why. You can beautify. Beautify means it will arrange it properly. It will arrange. See, this curly bracket is ending here. This curly bracket is ending. It's proper lines it is showing. So where this bracket is ending, where this line clearly showing. Okay. So that's the body you can give. And here you will get a 100 status code. Create a collection. So create a collection. Create a collection. Status code 200. So 200 only you are getting here also. You for the post method, what you are giving? The method name, you have to select the post. See, when you select the post, it is changed here also. The request name before also changing the post method. And the URL, then request headers, all these will be there, accept to content type RestAPI key. And the request body, we are giving this request body. So this is the request body. Let me send you if you want. I think it won't come this much big in this chart. So you can copy from here. You can copy from here. Ignore from this entire thing. You can ignore. This is a call command, but you can ignore call command. Remaining thing you can give. Okay, and the response you will get. This is the response you will get. Let's see, execute this first. See, the Postman, the collection is created. So 200, okay. See, collection is created. ID, name, UID. This is the name we have given, right? The collection name, and UID you got it. So name you got and ID you got it. So this is the new collection created. New collection created with the post method. So even you can get this collection when you go to get all collections. You again call this. This new collection will be there. We'll copy this. Whether the new collection is there or not, you can check it. Go to get all collections and see that now. Now set it in the request body, response body. Sorry, response body. See, you got that. Before it was not there. Now you got it, right? So this is the how you can get. So whether the newly created one is showing in the get all collections or not. Before creating, you check. After creating also, you call this get all collections method, whether it is coming or not. So this is the how to create a new collection. If you keep on clicking on the one more time, one more new collection will create. Okay, new collection will create. See, new collection is created. So this UID is different, that UID is different. So this is the how you can create a number of times. You see new, every time new resource will create in the server, Postman server. So this is the how to create a new collection. So I want to update a collection. The next update, right? So update the collection. So I will take this entire thing, duplicate it. So, and change the method as a put method. Put method. And then you can change the name also. So let me change here, okay? Here also I can change. Update collection. I can change here also. Update collection. So copy, I'll remove update collection. But update collection, you have to give update collection endpoint URL. You can go and see this. Endpoint URL for update collection. You can see update collection endpoint URL. What is the update collection endpoint URL? You can see this. See, collection UID you have to pass. Which collection you want to update, you have to give that very clearly. So that UID I will give. Same UID we got in the create new collection, right? This UID I will give. But I'm hard coding. As of now, I'm hard coding. I'll parameterize tomorrow's class. And the body also you have already, you can modify here. So I can say a simple update test collection. I'll change everything. Whatever I want to modify, I'll modify. Update test collection, right? This collection makes request to the Postman echo service to update. I'm changing to update a list of request headers or whatever it is. You can update. So maybe you can change here to put request. So put request. So you can see, and I'm modifying. This is the collection name also I'm changing. So previously it was the collection name, that one, but I'm modifying now. So now you go to the test case also. What we are giving for put method, the method name is a put method, and the which collection you are modifying, that collection ID. Then you are giving a headers, content to type, accept API key and the body. What data you want to modify, that data you are giving, and then the test case. The test case means you have to see update a collection. Update a collection, status code is 200. Okay, so just save it. Still it is a post. If you click on save put, we will get. See, change it to put now. After making all changes, Control S you do, or you click on this save button. Because this name will update, this method name will update, the HTTP verb method, and you will get everything, and click on send button. See, this is updated. 200, okay, it is updated. See, test case also, update a collection status code is done successfully. It is updated. The same UID you will get. UID is same. UID is same. You try to get this UID where all the details you will get. So you can give this UID value to get the single collection details. It will throw all the details. Then the last one is delete collection. You can delete the collection. So you have that API also here. Can you see here? Delete a collection. This all thing, and you have to pass the collection UID to delete it. And you have to give API key and again content type, all those things. So now I'll duplicate this. I'll duplicate the same. I'll select this, and you can go here, delete collection. Simply say delete collection. Delete collection. And select the method as a delete. And you don't need a body here. Body you can say none. Okay, body you can say none. So you don't need a body for that. That's why none you select. Headers, I am selecting this one. And test is 200 only. 200 status code, 200 only. You can see here, they will give here. The one you will get here, 200 only. Yeah, so this is a call command, 200 only you will get. So that, so delete collection, I'll put this. So delete collection. Particular collection you can delete with a delete method. So 200, just so you can see that. So now see it is changed to delete collection. You can execute this. I'm deleting this collection. So just, so what we are giving for the delete method, so the endpoint URL and the collection UID you are giving, headers we are giving, no body not required for the delete collection, delete method, only body required for post and put only. Remember this, request body is required only for post method and put method only. Get method, delete method, you don't need to provide the request body. And you have to pass the headers. And if you want to add a test case you can add for everything. Every request you can add test cases. So click on send button. See, 200, okay, you got, and this one. And now, right, we are done. So deleted successfully, right? That is deleted successfully. But you try to get the deleted request. So we try to get the deleted collection. This collection we deleted, right? We try to get it. So I'm going to add one more test case. If you try to get the deleted one, what is the status code you will get? Now deleted means it is not there. It is not there in the server. But I'm trying to get the same UID. What is the status code you will get?
Not found, sir. Not found.
Not found. 404, not found you will get. So I'm trying to get the deleted UID. I'll get a 404 not found. So I can change the this fetching, getting, or fetch or getting, get deleted deleted collection. It's a negative test case. Negative test case. Right? Negative test case. So, and the headers are there. So same. And test case going to be 404. What is the status code? 404. 404. So get, I'm writing, get deleted collection status code is, so this one, let's save it. So you should get a 404 not found. Okay, just see that. You'll get a same one. 404 not found. See, 404 not found. Instance not found error. You can see that same thing. I can verify this one, whether it is there also. This another test case I can add. So go to the next line. After this test case, I can add a response body contains a string. So I can do that. Get deleted collection name message, name body matches name message. So name value instance not found. Instance not found string. Second, this message I am verifying whether it is there in the response body or not. Instance not found must be there. So that one I am validating. If you want one more to this, we couldn't find the collection you are looking for. This message also you want, you can add one more. So come to the next test case. Contains. You can see that. Get deleted collection body matches. We can just add this body matches. We couldn't find body matches message text or message string. So you give this. We couldn't find. You can give this. You are looking for. You can give complete or you can give partial also, because include means partial you can give. But I'm giving complete. I want to validate this message is there in the response body or not. See, 3 test cases we added for this. See, all 3 are passed. All 3 are passed. We validated the status code. We validated the response body message. Both are there or not. So this is how you can add multiple tests. See, one collection has multiple requests. Multiple requests. Sir, you ran one by one till now. Can I run the entire collection? So let me show you how to run entire collection. So I want to show you to run this entire collection. So how to run the entire collection? So now we ran one by one, right? I want to run entire collection. I want to see the collection results. So how to run entire collection? So go here, click on these 3 dots, run collection. All the your request is showing here. Run Postman collection. See, the test case is also showing pass, and the create new collection is showing. So post method is showing. See, put method is failed 404, but you are expecting see fail, fail, fail. And this one is passed. These 2 failed. Why these 2 are failed? So we need to see that what is the reason for failed. Your assertion, you're expecting 200, but you got a 404. See, very clearly mentioning. So that UID is we deleted, right? It's not there, but you are trying to update the same UID. You're trying to delete the same UID. That's why you're getting 404 not found. Instead of 200, you're getting 404. That's how to run this. And you can see the results. See, failed 1, 2, passed 1. These things, passed 1 will show, and all tests will show. and skipped is 0. And this the report you will get very nicely. And you can export these results also. You can export the results also. We use summary and you can export the results. You can save these results in your local also. For example, I want to save here Postman results. So results of summary. You can save it. You can save your results. You can share with your team members also. Okay. So this is how you can run again if you want. So this is how to run entire collection. Right. So that's it for the day. So any doubts? Go on.